Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tap right in, see what Spirit has for us this morning. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What is it you would like the collective to know at this time, Spirit? The Fool. The Fool in the upright. New beginnings. New beginnings. Adventure. Trust. Innocence. Challenged by. Challenged by the Ten of Wands reversed. So somebody has been doing it all, carrying the entire burden. They could be burnt out. And they could be releasing this burden and delegating it to another circumstance. In the subconscious, we've got strength. There's a release of that burden. There's going to be a release of that burden. You did it. You did it all by yourself. And you're in the process now of releasing that burden. It's your challenge. But you're strong and you're passionate. In the recent past, we've got the Hermit and the Devil in the upright. A light has been shined on some toxicity within a relationship. Something has been exposed about codependency, about addiction or destructive behaviors. Intention and expectation. The Four of Cups. Disconnect. Somebody found something out and their intention is to disconnect from that. To release that burden. In the near future, we've got the Six of Pentacles in the upright. Generosity. Sharing the wealth. An inheritance. The lens that's being looked through is the Moon in the reverse. A release of fear. What was hidden is seen and known. In the environment, Knight of Swords. Rushing in, expecting you to hear them. Somebody's trying to think fast, driven to succeed. Hopes and fears. Hope, they're hoping for renewal. They're hoping to gain this star or this rejuvenation. And the outcome. We've got the World, so there's a completion of a cycle. Celebration of life, wholeness. Ace of Pentacles, abundance, a new career, a financial opportunity. And a King of Pentacles, wealth, abundance, generosity, prosperity. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Wands in the upright. Very quickly, there's going to be a change. And then we have the Hanged Man, a release, a letting go. King of Wands, overcoming challenges. Manifesting, Page of Pentacles. A financial opportunity. Yeah. King of Wands. You've got earth and fire in this king. Grounded, fiery, grounded. Fiery yet grounded. Being an ungrounded fire sign is so uncomfortable. I don't know why anybody would want to stay there. Got to do the work. Message of concern. Someone's getting a message of concern regarding the Fool, regarding an adventure, regarding innocence. Challenged by a Ten of Wands in the reverse. Let's get some clarification. Main female. Main female did it all. She carried that burden. She was overstressed. And it could be that there is a release or a delegation of this burden. She may be releasing that burden, and it may be getting delegated to somebody else. There is a strength here. She's strong. They couldn't end her. They couldn't end her. She carried it all. She carried all that burden. She was overstressed, burnt out. She may have even been depressed, but she carried it, and now she gets to release it or delegate it to somebody else. They were not able to end her. She's too strong. A light has been shined on the toxicity, codependent, and shady ways of whoever this person is. And they're getting cut off. They're being disconnected. Wow. That's explosive. Did you see that? Well, Somebody who, so a light is being shined on something. Something is seen as innocent. A light is being shined on a child. This devil energy, whoever this is not the main male. They're toxic. They're all about material wealth. They're not. A light is being shined on those who are innocent, and this main male is not innocent. He's been disconnected. He's in a devil energy. He's not innocent. He's toxic. There is a sharing of the wealth here, a Six of Pentacles in the near future, a giving, a receiving of abundance on the distant horizons. Fairness, generosity. What was hidden is no longer hidden. The moon is in reverse. The illusion is broken. Somebody's expecting something to happen regarding a family room, a meeting. There may have been a meeting in a family room. Somebody's expecting to have a meeting in a family room. There's confusion. Somebody misinterpreted something. They're insecure over something happening in a family room. They have some sort of expectations of darkness, maybe. There's a Knight of Swords defending their beliefs. We got journey. Hope is their star. Rejuvenation and renewal. Thief. They want to steal rejuvenation and renewal. They want to steal the vitality of this star. That's their hope. So they're rushing in to defend their beliefs with the hope they're going to be making a journey, or they're making a journey. Their hope is that they're going to be able to steal the star, or the rejuvenation and renewal from this star, or the vitality out of this individual. There is a completion of this cycle. The World card is here. There is abundance with a new career or financial opportunity for this King of Pentacles, a wealthy, generous and abundant, disciplined authority. Thoughts in the reverse. And so we got thoughts in the reverse, and there's a woman there. So somebody's not able to tap into the thoughts of this woman. Occupation. Somebody's under adjudication for whatever their occupation was, and regarding a gift, and regarding this star. A whole community is in the courthouse, and they're very concerned. A false wealthy man could be in bad health. They were working against this marriage. There's an official person who's in despair because they were working against this marriage. They were trying to steal the great fortune. And now there's a change coming. This mature man is facing imprisonment. Neglected. Message of concern. These new beginnings, those who are innocent will no longer be neglected. They're not being neglected. Those who are innocent are not being neglected. Somebody's getting this message of concern. They want those who are innocent to be neglected, but they're not. They're challenged because this main female survived. She did it all. She carried all the burden. She struggled. She was overstressed. She was burnt out. She had experienced depression. But now she gets to release this burden. She gets to delegate it. She gets to delegate it elsewhere. She's carried this burden for a very long time, and now she gets to delegate it elsewhere. Whoever's concerned about this, they're unsatisfied. You weren't supposed to be so strong. They weren't able to put you in a coffin. You were too strong. They may take you for a fool. Like you may seem like you're so naive and so innocent and so weak, like a child, and they thought you an easy target. They didn't know your substance. They just knew how to pretend to look like you or to speak the same words as you, but the substance is so different. They can't contain you. These egoic persons can't contain your vitality. They don't have the foundation to hold the essence. There's a light being shined on innocence here. Somebody who's not the main male is in a double energy. They're toxic. They're codependent. They're dishonest. They lie. They're being disconnected. And they're uninterested in anything else. They're focused completely on you. They don't want the 3 cups. They don't want the one that's being offered to them. They want to be you. They want to be you. On the distant horizons, there's a giving and a receiving of generosity. Whoa. Somebody's daydreaming about it. People are gossiping. Somebody has expectations over what happened in a family room. We got the moon reversed, so the illusion has been shattered. Did something backfire? We've got reciprocity. What was put out is coming back. They're expecting whatever they did in a family room, it's coming back. Whatever illusions they cast in this family room, they're being broken, and it's coming back to them. Knight of Swords is defending their beliefs. They're trying to think fast. They got a journey they're taking. They feel unappreciated. Their hope is that they can steal rejuvenation from this star, the vitality, the spiritual fortune. Their hope is that they can gain a contract with this star to steal the vitality from this person. This is the world. Completion of a cycle. There is abundance, a financial opportunity, a new career. King of Pentacles, wealth, security. He's an authority figure. He is disciplined and generous. Somebody's not able to tap into the thoughts of this woman. We got forgiveness. Somebody wants forgiveness. They can't tap into the thoughts of somebody. They're no longer psychic. Maybe they lost their gifts. Time. Too late to take any action. Okay, so it's too late to take any action. We got disagreements from those who are on the shadow side. They got habits. The truth is out. The truth has been revealed. They're overwhelmed. They want to mend this relationship because they want to take part in your destiny. They understand they missed their opportunity. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy. Clear. The Fool, new beginnings. Possibilities, innocent, trust in life, blind faith. There will be no neglect. There will be no playing. This is serious business. Somebody's getting a message of concern. They're unsatisfied that this main female did it all. She did it all, and now she gets to release the burden. Body. There could be something going on with the body. We got ego here. Somebody's pride got in the way. They weren't able to put this main female in a coffin. She was too strong. Please do whatever you need to do with the genders. Love. Love is in the limelight. Love is in the limelight. She was too strong. You weren't able to put her in a coffin. These ego people. A light is being shined on innocence, on those who are innocent. Whoever is not the main male, he is a codependent, toxic person who is dishonest. Entertainment. He found dishonesty and toxicity entertaining. He was entertained by it. So now he's being disconnected. He's a reflection. He's just a shadow. And he can't defend himself. There's gossip going on about this daydream. Somebody's daydreaming, longing for you. They're not going to be a leader. They're longing for you. They didn't get the leadership position. They're confused. And they're repressing their emotions. The illusion has been shattered, and they're expecting that whatever they did in a family room is coming back to them. They're going to have to receive it. Whatever they put out is what is coming back. They're expecting it. They could be insecure right now. Yeah, they might be undergoing some hardship. Like maybe it's already happening. There's a Knight of Swords rushing in to defend their beliefs. They're going on a journey. They feel unappreciated. Whatever they're thinking, whatever their perception is, it's in error. They're defending their beliefs, but their perception is wrong. Whatever it is they believe is wrong. Their hope is that they can rush forward, gain a reunion with this star, gain a contract with this star, and steal the vitality out of this star. That's what they're hoping to do. They want to steal, they want to gain a contract with somebody who's irreplaceable, and they want to suck the life force out of them. This is a completion of a cycle, perhaps where things like that were practiced on the regular. This is a time for celebrating life. It's an abundant financial opportunity, new career for this King of Pentacles. There's forgiveness, or somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody's receiving forgiveness. They're not tapping into the mental body of somebody anymore, or they're not able to. They're seeking forgiveness for doing that. Visitation. There could be a visitation. They might want to make a visit. They might be receiving a visit. Optimism. They're optimistic about receiving a visitation from a creator being, a sovereign being, this witch. This witch. There's a witch who is optimistic about this. They think they're going to get forgiveness for tapping into the mental body of this sovereign being. They're optimistic about tapping into this. And they want to martyr it. They want to martyr this sovereign being. King of Pentacles could be making an offer to somebody, could be wanting to make a visit. They might be confessing, asking for forgiveness. They might be saying that they won't attack your mental body, or that they're going to protect you. But they're optimistic that they're going to be able to tap it. This witch is optimistic they'll be able to tap into this sovereign being, playing both sides, light and dark. This person who is a sovereign being, a bloodline that is being remembered, this explorer, this time traveler or whatever, wants to come in and puppet this being and martyr them. So yeah, this King of Pentacles, I'd be wary of him. He's here making false promises, it looks like to me. He wants to get a business opportunity going with you, but it's so that he can martyr you. It could very well be that that's how he's gained all his pentacles. Coming in at the turn of the wheel, this new cycle, and targeting the light and saying, oh yes, let's work together, just so that they can martyr them for that profit. They're a thief. Dressed up. They're a soldier. Wedding. Somebody's unsatisfied that this main female is still in her body and gets to release this burden. She's still in her body. They were not able to put her in a coffin. She's too strong, too courageous. She's in the limelight. She's a loving person. Everybody can see that. Wow. Oh, these are too many cards. I don't know what to do with them. Enemy. Your enemy is unsatisfied because you're still in your body. Main female. They weren't able to put you in a coffin. You're too strong. These people who are prideful, stuck in their ego, and you're in the limelight. You're love. Everybody can see it. You're constant. You're consistent. They can't put you in a coffin. The light is being shined. You're innocent. There's somebody who's not the main male, who's in a devil energy, codependent and toxic. They're dishonest. They lie, and they find it entertaining. They have a great deal of fun being dishonest, getting away with trickery. They're in the shadows and they're being disconnected. They don't have a defense. Somebody is not a young woman. They didn't get the leadership role. They were daydreaming about that. Everybody's gossiping about it on the distant horizons. You are sharing your wealth. 6 of Pentacles, abundance, inheritance. They didn't get it. They were trying to steal it. Look, fortune. You're coming into a fortune. They didn't get it. They didn't get the leadership role. Everybody's dreaming about your fortune and your generosity. They want to command the reward that you gained for persevering through severe trauma and drama and struggle. Huge. Doing it all by yourself, carrying the burden all by yourself. 10 of Wands reversed, man. And now you get to release it and come into your fortune where you can share that wealth that you have earned through managing that unimaginable burden. You're coming into your reward for managing that unimaginable burden, and these people who did that to you are getting it back. They have to now overcome the burden that they placed upon you. They know it. Yeah, this thief. They have to now overcome the burden that they put upon you, that you overcame, that you survived. They now have to live the life. See, they wanted to take your reward. But you didn't perish. You kept going. Cheerfulness. You're happy. You're happy. And there's a Knight of Swords here defending their beliefs. They're driven to succeed. They're going on a journey. They feel unappreciated. They don't have a correct perception. There's cheerfulness here. They're cheerful about whatever it is that they're doing. Whatever thievery practices, that whatever they do to suck the life out of stars. House. They want to steal the house of this star, and the house is the physical vessel. They want to body snatch this star. Relationship. There is a completion of a cycle, a celebration of life. Somebody's going to get a visitation. There is abundance here, a financial opportunity with the King of Pentacles wanting forgiveness for tapping into your mind, saying they won't do it anymore, but they want to martyr you. They want to get a business going with you so that they can be successful and then martyr you and suck up all that profit. That's how this King of Pentacles gets his money. He's going to try to come in and do that. Yeah. He wants to make you sick, or he's suffering a sickness and he needs to tap into your light. So he's going to come with his money and he's going to suggest that you get together and do a business together. There could be a messenger sent inviting you to come. A scholarly widow has hope, sending you a letter. They're suffering a misfortune and they're sighing and they're waiting for you to come and make it all right. You're faithful and you're having conversation with your friends. These ones are haughty. This priest, they're haughty and they're suffering. They're in melancholy because you're innocent. And the Lord thinks you're a sweetheart. These ones are facing prison over this money. And you can be happy. There's death here. There's an ending to this servant, merchant, foe business. Using love. Tapping into the field of consciousness. Effing up people's worlds and lives. Planting seeds of thought that don't belong there. Manipulating the energy within the body to generate certain emotional responses and thought forms. Completely interfering with the sovereignty of the people. Or the person. So there's new beginnings here. New beginnings. There's a wedding or a contract. Innocence. It won't be neglected. This is serious business. It's not for play. There's a message of concern. Things are heating up. Things are getting serious. Regarding this blessing. This person, this enemy is unsatisfied. This main female is still in her body. She was in a 10 of Wands reverse. She did it all by herself. She carried the entire burden. She struggled. She was depressed. She was burnt out. She was overstressed. And still, they couldn't put her in a coffin. She's still in her body. She's too strong. They're challenged. This enemy is challenged because she's moral, she's good, she's kind, she's earned merit. And this network of friends, they're a team, they're connected, and they're saving. She received a mercy, a kindness. She has alliances. And this enemy is stressed out because she's still in her body. This star is still in her body. They need her vitality. She's love. She's in the limelight. She's consistent. And they are all about ego. All about ego. Yeah, she reached her goal. She reached her goal. She's innocent. The Hermit is here shining a light. She's innocent. There's a toxic, devilish energy here who's not the main male. They're overloaded and overwhelmed by their obligations. They're dishonest and they found it very funny, very entertaining to bring destructive behaviors to a star. They're being disconnected. They have been disconnected. It could be that they're an old woman or man, take it as you wish, and they're just a shadowy reflection. They want to be you so bad, but they're being disconnected. They are not able to defend themselves. We've got withdrawal in the reverse. You're not rejected. You weren't rejected. You weren't rejected. Your alliances came and they offered you a mercy, and you are still in body. Your team is protecting your temple, your house. On the distant horizons, there will be generosity. There will be a sharing of this inheritance, this fortune, this Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of gossip about it. Somebody was daydreaming about having your leadership role. They didn't get it. There's family here. A return to family. The fortune goes to the families. There's a release of fear. The illusion has been busted wide open. This thief is expecting a return, a reciprocity on the work that they did in a family room. They're expecting hardship. They could be repressing their emotions because they're facing confinement. Knight of Swords, driven to succeed, defending their beliefs, going on a journey, feeling unappreciated. They have their perception is they have a mistaken perception. They don't even know what they're talking about. They're trying to defend beliefs, but they have their perception is in error. It's mutated. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's a bright idea. It's like you have a bright idea, but it makes no sense. So this thief wants to get a reunion with this star so they can steal the house, the temple, the body snatch. It's what they do for profession. It's omniscience. That's how they gain it. They body snatch. They steal the vitality and potentially the actual house of a person spiritually. There is this, but on the outcome, we have a completion of a cycle. You are whole. There is abundance here. You may be receiving a visitation from a King of Pentacles who wants forgiveness for tapping into your thoughts. He says he's not going to do that anymore. He's suffering a malady. He could be sick, but as we saw in the beginning, he wants to create a business opportunity with you so that he can then martyr you and gain the wealth from it. That could be how this King of Pentacles gains his wealth. You are all calm here. You're calm. You're expecting this visitation. You're expecting it. And you're okay. You will be coming into eternal love. And these ones who want to cause you an accident and bring you death, they're apologizing. It's seen in the cards. It's seen everywhere what they're doing. They're coming to you in the upright, but their plans for you are in the reverse. They're a fraud. I'll pull one more pass on this, just for good measure. And then I'll go listen to some of our other friends. See what they're all saying, picking up on today. So yeah, somebody's all upset because you're a blessed being. Because you are a blessed being and they couldn't end you. You're still in existence. The universe, the multiverse, decided that your presence here was necessary, and they came and made certain that you would remain in body. They saw that you were doing it all by yourself, and you have a team in the unseen who is very serious about you. Trust. This enemy is not trustworthy. They're unsatisfied. Everybody can see that they're operating out of ego. They were not able to put you in a coffin. You're too strong. You're too passionate. You've reached your goals. You are consistent. You are love, and you're in the limelight. You're gathering attention. Denial. Ego is denied. The Hermit is here shining a light on innocence. You are seen as innocence. There is somebody who's not the main male here who's overloaded with their obligations to the devil. They're overwhelmed to the excess of obligations they have to this devil. They thought it was really fun and entertaining to be dishonest. This is sad, guys. This person who's not the main male is overwhelmed by their obligations to the devil. They did it to themselves. They thought it was fun. They had a great freaking time. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. They were never your friend. They're being disconnected. They're just a reflection. They were trying to mimic you, perhaps be you. Somebody who's not a younger woman. It could be an older woman that's in your field. They're not able to defend themselves about this. You weren't rejected. Instead, you got alliances who came to your defense. But these people aren't going to be able to defend themselves. They're losing their imagination. Like maybe they're losing their gifts, their ability to use telepathy, to astral travel. Maybe they're losing those qualities within the mind because they abuse them so bad against a family. Trying to drain the fortune, the vitality out of loving unions. They didn't get the leadership role. They're no leader. They're a measly thief. And a bad one at that. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. In reverse, they think that they're going to be able to change this still. This thief is expecting what they did in a family room to come back to them. Reciprocity. A life of hardship, of confinement. They're confused. Darkness, insecurity. They're hiding their emotions. They don't want death. They weren't able to cause a death for you, main female. This Knight of Swords is rushing in, going on a journey, feeling unappreciated. You're too damn happy. They got a warped perception. They got this bright idea, but it's warped. It's like, wow. They want to somehow affect your cheerfulness. Or maybe if they get this bright idea, they act like they're happy. If they act like they're happy, that somehow they'll get what they want. If they pretend that everything's going well and that they're happy, but they feel unappreciated, they have a warped perception. Wow, come on, Spirit. We got any one of these wanting to come out for that? Yeah, okay. Purpose. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So they know what their purpose is, and their purpose is to gain a reunion with somebody, or to gain a union with somebody who's irreplaceable, star. This is their profession. This is how they get omniscience or their special gifts and qualities. As they gain reunion or they gain a union with the star, and then they take the house. That's how they get their gifts. They body snatch people. Or they drain the vitality out of them and wear it like a cloak. They're full of pride. They think they're fancy because they know how to do that. This is a completion of a cycle. You are calm. You are accomplished. You may be receiving a visitation. There's an Ace of Pentacles, abundance, an opportunity for a new career. It could be coming from a King of Pentacles who wants forgiveness and is promising not to F with your mind. He's sick. So he needs to get connection with you somehow. Blame. He's blaming you. He wants to use you for growth. Your being with you would serve his higher good, but he's an adversary. He's an adversary. As we saw in the beginning of this, he was an adversary. Optimistic. This witch is optimistic about puppeting and martyring a star. That's the plan. This star is a sovereign being, and the plan for this and they're optimistic. So this King of Pentacles, I think this is how they get their money. And they may be wanting to body snatch this star. They're sick. Their body is sick. And the way they get their gifts is by stealing the house of stars. The temple. The so-called temple that's being built by being driven to succeed, by being driven to expand and to grow and to be all that. The temple is created for whatever force wants to be called Lord. But you survived. You survived. You not only were in a 10 of Wands, you were in a 10 of Wands reversed. You were in extra responsibility, hard work, overloaded, burden, carrying too much, but you were doing it all by yourself. You were carrying that burden all by yourself. You were struggling. You were overstressed, burnt out, and depressed. And yet still they weren't able to put you in a coffin. And this person knows how strong your vessel is. They're in a malady. They're weak. Their body is suffering. And they want to come and offer a business opportunity to you to get close to you so that they can gain omniscience. Because this prideful person wants to be with you so that they can gain omniscience, steal your house, and gain your gifts. That's their hope. So they're going to come in and they're going to present it as a business opportunity. They want your temple. See you on the next one.